Hello folks, welcome back to Kinlaig, and we are going to start off by getting rid of the excess sugar beet that we had from the last contract that we did. So this needs to be cut to get it into the BGA. So leasing the Fleagle Ruby yet again. Because we now have the bunning trailer from last time, we don't need to use the little tiny trailer. And we've got two tractors now, so this is going to be a slightly smoother operation, except that I keep tipping it on the floor. This is the first gameplay footage that I recorded on the new laptop, so hey, hopefully it looks okay. So one of the benefits when I'm not recording is the new laptop has a 16:10 screen. But I record all of my other footage in 16:9 aspect ratio, so I have to change the display resolution before I do anything. And this is the second time I recorded most of this footage because it was in 16:10 and it cropped off the screen, and then I changed the game resolution but not the screen resolution, and it looked all funky, and it was a whole thing. So I did this video mostly twice, which is great fun. So yeah, getting this loaded into BGA. Get some manure into the BGA as well, because it can run multiple cycles, which is good because it's not the fastest in the world, but it doesn't really matter because it means we're in a pretty good position for cash. So done 2 mostly full trailers plus this, and the Fleagle can go back now. But yeah, I didn't think you really needed to watch me spend ages loading up a whole load of sugar beet, or cutting a whole load of sugar beet. But yeah, on the way back we'll just grab some manure, just start that processing as well, as the cows are now producing some amount of manure. It's not a huge amount, but we may as well throw that in as well. The other things we are going to be doing today, at some point we need to sell the sunflowers, but predominantly, I don't know if we've brought the new field yet. Buying a new field, if we haven't already, and prepping that and field 13 for spring, when we will be putting oats in. So this is the map that we're going to be testing the triple crop rotation on. As I said last time, and I said in the Maypole video, that that's going to be oats in March, into carrots as early as possible, into grass cover crop. Realistic? Probably not. Works? I think so. So we do have a field on Maypole which will have been through this cycle, but I think we'll actually test it properly quicker on here. So because I'm getting through stuff quicker on here, so that's the plan. And we're going to do 2 fields on here, so this field, and I'm going to buy field 10 because it's kind of in this little cluster. I was going to buy field 60, which is the one that's next to the farm, but it's, although it's a bit bigger, we can afford it, but the soil's not great with precision farming, so I thought we'd go for the field that was good quality rather than quantity. We'll end up buying the other one anyway, and we're going to buy it rather than leasing it. We're leasing these 2 fields. I didn't want to go silly on the field leasing side of things. I thought we'd balance leasing and buying. Obviously we're doing the whole lease to own on a lot of the big kits. So there we are, buying the field, £130,000. End up buying the soil samples as well, and this field has been limed. The other field needs liming as well before we do the planting in spring. And I think I end up throwing the excess lime on the grass as well, just to get rid of it. So partly trying to keep the grass field in good nick. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, you want to look after your grass field. So and I'm now at the point where I've not got a massive backlog of these videos, which is quite nice. I'm trying to keep sort of one ahead on everything so that I don't forget what I'm doing. Now, that freaking straw is still there. I think it's the next video where the snow comes in, and I have yet to see if the snow gets rid of it or not. If it doesn't, I'm gonna bale it, even though it's been sat there forever. Oh, for real seasons. Now, I don't know if the stuff that Paint the Farm is doing is going to bring in crop rotting. I haven't seen that mentioned in the features of the mods that he's doing. But yeah, so because that would have gone by now, because we've had rain and all sorts of stuff. That would be long gone. Instead of just sitting there for eternity. Which is a shame, you know. It's a shame that Giants didn't implement more of the features from seasons into seasons, or seasonal growths, or whatever they call seasons like that they've done. The abomination that they took from realismus modding and turned into seasons light, as I call it. Yeah. It is a shame. It is a shame. Anyway, it's what we've got in the game until modders fix it. So field pretty much ploughed. Yes, we used the cheaty plough. It's a good cheaty plough. And we can return it finally, which is good. And this is our new field, which needs liming. So we're going to lease the Breedle because it's value for money than the Agri Spread, which we used last time, and we experimented with it last time, and it worked and it did a thing. We have a little bit of lime on the farm, so I'm going to see how far that goes first, and then buy more as if and when we need it. Spoiler, we do need it, and I know we need it because I've already done this. I know. It's so nice having a good tractor. It's so nice. Not to knock the Steyr on Maypole, but it's so nice having this tractor. And I mean, we're currently spending 10 grand a month on financing payments, which I don't think is unrealistic for farming. And currently we're able to make those payments thanks to all the contracting work I did. That might get trickier later, but we'll see. The beefs are not going to be, like the most profitable thing ever until we can sell them, and then we'll get a bunch of money in, and then we'll start the process again. It's not the biggest animal shed, so we do need to have. That's why I brought more land, because we need to be an arable farm as well as an animal farm. They're not going to sustain us. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. But it'll do a thing. It'll do a thing. And probably, again, I'll end up doing bunches of contracting. Because it's kind of the nice thing about how this save works. So, yeah, we will try and keep things going forwards, buying more land, making the farm bigger. And having the BGA is good, because spare stuff can be pushed into that. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. A short one today. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members, and I'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching.